Welcome back everyone. Cyberpunk is back with another video about vehicles. I hope you like my video comparing all the vehicles in the game. If not, check them out. During making of those two videos, I encountered many interesting things and I decided to share them with you, so I compiled all of them in this one video. But before I begin, I would like to award a winner of the best value vehicle in the game based on my previous assessments. And this is a Kusanagi CT3X. It's an awesome looking bike, it has very good looks, it drives well, it has very good accelerations, very high speed, and what's best, it costs only 22,000 euro. So if there is a question which vehicle should you buy to spend the least amount of money for the best performance and looks, I should go for this bike. But keep in mind, I'm only comparing the vehicles that you can purchase in the game. Because I'm going to make another video comparing all the vehicles that you can acquire during quest in the game, and since you aren't paying money for those, they aren't considered in this category. During making of the first two videos, I stumbled upon a discrepancy in car names between the game and the database of the vehicles from the game. It took me some time to figure it out. Look, for example, this vehicle, Quartz ECT R660, as you see it in the game, in the database has a label of ECL R275. So it took me some time to figure out what's going on. So once you come to this vehicle, it does say that you're about to purchase ECL R275, and yet your radar says that this is ECT2 R660, which is kind of interesting. And then you can see here that you purchased ECL R275, even though in reality this is another vehicle. It says T2 R660 here. Now the discrepancy is with Colby C125. You can see the quest is actually calling you to acquire Colby C240T, and yet this says that this is C125. One very interesting and unfortunate thing may happen if you park your cars way too close. It appears that if the cars are positioned too close to each other, their collision boxes interact and behave like they are actually colliding, which can result in this. Goodbye cars. It's funny how they start jumping like this when they sort of touching. So don't park your vehicles close together. It actually works the same way for bikes, I checked. Have discovered yet another unknown feature from the game. Did you know that you actually have a car insurance that will reimburse the full cost of your car in case of a total loss? Look what happens here. So I have totaled my car. A good thing that I have insurance. And it cost me only 100 euro. I wish it worked the same way in real life. For the car that costs 225,000 euro, your insurance only charged you 100 for the total cost of your car. A few times I got this glitch going on for me. I think by pressing M and escape at the same time, I had this map shown to me in sort of like a satellite way. It was fairly reproducible. Try it out. Okay, so now what do you think would happen if you lock yourself in the car and block your exit routes and press F? You just kind of appear outside of your vehicle. And it works the same way for bikes. Here I was trying to be a smartass and try to jump over this gate using a tall minivan. Obviously it didn't work. They have some sort of a invisible wall there. And now to the best portion of this video. By forcing your cars to spawn in the same location, you make them spawn in exactly the same place, and they don't really sit well together as previously shown. So you can have them jump in the air and being thrown into the air or even explode into the air. Something I came to call Carmageddon. And like how the car are falling from the sky, being on fire and all. I like it. The cars are spawning some 100 meters behind you, but they cannot spawn out of bounds. That gave me another idea. You can use the out of bounds area where cars cannot really spawn too much behind you, like in the very edge of a map. So if you go to the edge of the map, it's right here, and start spamming your cars, you can achieve a real Carmageddon. Look at this. This one just flew off somehow. I don't know, maybe to the clouds. It didn't return. So apparently you can now do this. Not sure what I did, but now I have a levitating car. Awesome, right? Wasn't really able to get in though. Time to play bowling. Nice. You can also do this sort of shenanigans. Check it out. By driving backward... Oh, actually you can drive forward too, I guess. It's just like if you drive out of bounds, you'll be spawned at the same location, but there's a bunch of cars there. So you'll be spawned in the air. This is actually quite interesting. I understand how car insurance works for the cars that are of that age, but this is one of a kind car from like 1970s. I wonder who is gonna restore it for me. Alright, this is Cyberpunk signing off. Come back for more.